One. Hello, friends and neighbors. Stevie Coyle here, the Mighty Fine Guitars in Lafayette, California, with the Friday Noontime Facebook webcast. Then sent over to Instagram, and then sent over to the Stevie Coyle Music YouTube channel. So tune on in one time or the other. As usual, let me halt the proceedings before they begin to make sure that the signal is going out. Looks like we have signal. Very good. And come on in. Have I got something to show you today? I've said it before, I'll say it again. I got the best job in the world. I sit here doing my thing, changing strings, cleaning things up, vacuuming, doing all of the work that needs to be done in a shop. And people walk in with astonishing guitars. Today is no exception. I'll show you momentarily. Checking. There we go. Right. Okay, good. Come on in. I see all two of you. Step this way. The guitar is made by a gentleman named Jeffrey Yong in Indonesia. And I've never seen anything quite like it. I haven't seen anything remotely like it. And it's full of surprises. Here, I'll give you the visuals for starters. The front is gorgeous. And sometimes when I see a guitar this pretty, I think, my first thought is not, wow, look how pretty it is. It's, how does it sound? This one sounds fantastic. I'll show you in just a second. Here's the front. Bearclaw Sitka. Kind of that Kasha-style bridge here where the bass side is fatter than the treble side. But here's, speaking of sides, check this out. This is parquet work. Individual little squares and rectangles and whatnots of the tree, mahogany. Remember, class, we've talked about the tree. Enormous mahogany tree in what was then British Honduras. It's now Belize, was fell the wrong way down the hill, laid down there for the longest time. They finally brought it up and saw, holy smokes, look at this stuff. It's just fantastic. It's beautiful, and it has paneled many an executive boardroom, including, some say, the one out there at Lucas Ranch, but who knows. But it sounds fantastic as well. I've had the good fortune to sell a few tree guitars, and the one that really sticks in mind, although the most recent one was by a fellow named John Datlin. Back and sides are a tree, top of spruce. I sold a pair of guitars, as I recall, about 10 years ago, made of the tree. A 6-string and a 12-string from Breedlove. Well, anyway, to continue the visuals. And let me check my monitor to make sure that I haven't got too much reflection going here. And you can see kind of what's going on there. Well, let me lean forward a little bit, see if I can get that reflection out of there. Hello. Too close? There we go. A little better. All little squares and rectangles of the tree. So it's got a sound port. It's got an arm contour, he calls it, bevel, which really does, you know, that nerve bundle in the inside of your arm is kind of a sensitive thing, and you've got a little sharp angle there. It can really irritate the thing, especially if you're playing a large guitar. And this is one. I should back up. Sorry if that was too loud. Sounds like a piano. And this is one of those ones where it's almost as if when you strike a chord, it takes a second for all of those overtones to find each other and swirl around each other and amplify. So you kind of hit it and it goes, ah. It's lovely. Very much the modern sound. Overtone rich. Tons and tons of overtones. I said tons and tons of overtones and volume. Still going. to the right. It inspires all kinds of things. Finger styly stuff, strummy stuff. Way up the neck stuff. Up in the meedly notes, if you play those, you've got a cutaway to get up there. This little half cutaway. The neck, I think, is very beautiful. Look at all that. How many pieces is the neck? You know, let me jump over to the specs. Bit of a heavy guitar, but you'd expect that. But what you wouldn't expect with a laminate guitar where it's got the tree on the outside and banana wood. Here's a question, kids. What's banana wood? I don't even know what that is. Is it the same as canary wood? Maybe one of you wood experts out there can pipe up and fill in the blank there. I've got a sort of a history of the tree here that if I haven't yet, I'll post on the website. And this guitar is already up on the website at mightyfineguitars.com. And let me see who all is here. Hi, David Martin. Hi, Danny Ide. Nancy Paul, Elizabeth. Hi, Jimmy. Go Broncos. Nancy Paul is watching. John Reynolds. Alpharetta, Georgia. What the? You don't mean Alphabeta, Georgia. Misprint? So the product specs. This is called the model JJSW-23 Custom The Tree Mosaic guitar. Kind of OM-ish and auditorium jumbo. 2023. I think I called it 2022 on the little promo I did. I'll correct that. Made in Malaysia. No pickup. Steel string. Right-handed. Look through the specs here. Sorry about the rock. Body gloss spruce jumbo. Nut width is 1.75. Fretboard is ebony. Back and sides is mahogany. And bananawood. 25.5. So really optimized for alternate tunings. Fretboard radius is 7.25. No electronics. I don't know if you heard that. Hey, there's Jay Howlett. Jay is the guy that has, not entirely, but pretty much single-handedly brought the tree to prominence. He's traveled all over the country, and I think, where the heck are you now, Jay? Are you in Indonesia right now? Are you in Asia somewhere, or are you back in California? Jay Howlett, who's right there. And Jay, I hope you'll pipe up with any information that I leave out or corrections that need to be made. It's like having a piano on your lap. Ah, Jay, welcome back to California for a bit. Very good. And tell me, Jay, are you responsible for the tree being on this particular guitar? I know you're responsible for a vast majority of the guitars that are out there, built by all kinds of folks. It's just a real boon that a wood this beautiful, and you really kind of, in a sense, you can't see. I'd encourage you to zoom on over, to Google on over, to find some instruments that feature the tree. So you can see squares that are bigger than this. You can see big panels of this stuff, which is just spectacularly beautiful. Just remarkable stuff. And prized at first for boardroom tables, paneling, for executive suites and whatnot. And then somebody, Jay, was it you that figured out that it sounds really great too? I'd love to know that story if you feel like typing it in. If not, I'll get it from you later and type it up myself. I will not repeat what you said, John Reynolds, even though maybe. Oh me, oh my, oh mister, 13th child a mother leads. He's come back and he's looking for something, wondering what the Jersey Devil needs. Hey, hey, mama, better close your window. Take that peach pie off of your sill. The Jersey Devil's got a sweet tooth on him, never been known to get his fill. And I thought I saw that Jersey Devil up the road and around the bend. Thought I saw that Jersey Devil dancing in his moccasins. Holy smokes. Jeffrey Yong, The Tree. I've only got one Yong guitar. You won't mistake it for any others in the shop here. And it's The Tree mahogany on top of bananawood. Jay. Hi, Joel. Dr. Baker. Very good. Hi, Gary. There's Sandra. Terrific. Say, Jay, do you know what bananawood is? Were you in touch with Jeffrey on the construction of this guitar? What else might it be called? In all of my wood Bibles, I can't seem to find anything called bananawood aside from banana. And I know it's not that. And you know, inside, I wonder if I could sneak this shot. I wonder if the front light is strong enough to see what's going on here. It kind of looks like an aircraft carrier in there, which is to say, cover me folks, I'm going in. Oh, this is going to be too tricky, isn't it? Doggone. The braces inside there have portholes drilled through them, so this to retain all of the strength that's required, but the mass has been reduced. And the braces are laminated as well. It's still going. So if you need a guitar that lasts a long time, try Yong. Now I gotta go to confession. Really astonishing. Not inexpensive. $14,950 is the asking on this. There might be a little turkey to be talked there, but probably not a lot. It's a one-of-a-kind guitar, and it's in spectacular shape. A previous owner who took spectacularly good care of it. It's essentially a new guitar from 2 years ago. just enchanting. Those overtones just swirl around you and make you feel really, really good. Hiya, Fred. Fred Kelly. Right on. I'm a Fred Kelly man myself. Exactly, friend. Hi, Christian. How are you, man? How are things up your way? Isn't it an interesting guitar? Let me give you some more visuals on it. The tree, parquet over bananawood. Backs and sides. Bearclaw Sitka top. Got a little kasha action going here on the bridge with the wider bass side. Inside the braces, I'll post some pictures from a previous photographer of some of the bracing inside, because it is just elegant, and you can tell it works really, really good. A sandwich of I think spruce around probably rosewood, maybe ebony. Sandwich, spruce on the outside, ebony, rosewood on the inside, and then really tall braces with holes, kind of biggish portholes drilled in them laterally. So you keep all the strength and reduce the mass. And what can I tell you? I'll post this video onto the listing at mightyfineguitars.com, and I'll send it over to Instagram as well, and then off to where these things kind of live on a permanent basis. Facebook used to let you put things up forever, and they would just stay up there forever. Not so anymore. So if you want to see some of the forever videos, presumably forever being a relative term, of course, it's going to be over at the Stevie Coyle Music, all one term, channel at YouTube. So there. Valerie Lesser, go Cowboys. Nice to see you. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for tuning in. Do feel free to share this video or any of these videos from the Friday Noontime Facebook webcast to your friends and neighbors with the little share arrow down there. Send it on over to somebody you think might be interested in any of the guitars here. More astonishing stuff is coming in. Next week I'm going to be featuring a guitar that came in yesterday. This one came in a couple of days ago. There I was sitting there doing my thing, and somebody said, I got a guitar here I'm interested in consigning. Let's take a look. Saw a little tag on the outside, a little printout, a little printed label, said Wingert. And I said, oh, this is going to be interesting. Kathy, Wingert guitars are wonderful if it's really a Wingert in there. Open it up, and it was a Dreadnought Wingert. Feature that. So that's going to be next week. Another astonishing guitar. I got the best job in the world. Well, thanks for tuning in. Friday to Friday, I never know what's going to happen, but next week, look forward to the Wingert guitar. I can't imagine anything bumping that one. And this week was Jeffrey Yong, Y-O-N-G, the tree guitar. Just call it the tree Mosaic guitar, and I'll know what you're talking about if you're interested in it or know somebody that is. Send them my way. I'm in Lafayette, California, which is in the San Francisco East Bay, just on the other side of the Berkeley Hills from the bay itself. It's kind of part of the Tri-Cities area. You've heard of the Tri-Cities area? We got one here. It's Moraga, Lafayette, and Orinda. They call it La Marinda. So I'm in the heart of La Marinda and in the heart of downtown Lafayette, if there is such a thing. So look forward to seeing you next week. Do stop in if you can. Fridays at noon Pacific time. And at 1 o'clock Pacific time, tune into Bunny Barnes. She's terrific. She's a great finger stylist, an award-winning finger stylist who gives you cool background on songs that you thought you knew all about, but perhaps you didn't. So tune her in. She'll be up in just about a little more than half an hour. Bunny Barnes, B-A-R-N-E-S. She's terrific. All right, folks, down the road. Safe travels out there.